So Dustin Ellerman for Texas Fish and Game Magazine here, and at our youth marksmanship camps we do a lot of tomahawk throwing and the fun stuff that you'd expect at a youth marksmanship camp. And so one of our favorite activities is tomahawks. We use the cold steel Norse tomahawks because, well, shout out to Jack Dagger from Top Shot. He helped hook us up with cold steel, and also even came out to camp to help give me some tips and show us how to do it. But I teach a couple hundred kids how to throw hawks every summer, and just wanted to pass that on as well. Where we start from is a one rotation, because unlike Hollywood and movies, you can't just go and chunk a hawk at any distance, because your rotation is going to be off. There's probably only a few guys in the world that know how to adjust their throw for every position, but we're just going to stay at one rotation right here. Start gripping the very bottom of the hawk so you have something good and smooth and consistent there. These handles are kind of have a ridge on it. Just put your knuckles on the top then then you'll know that when your knuckles are facing the target, so is the tomahawk blade. Then after that you can get into position. I like to show that if you're right-handed, put your left foot forward and your right foot back, point your toes towards the target, and that'll give you just the solid foundation that you want, because your whole body needs to throw. You're not just going to come up here and just throw with your elbow and your arm. It's not going to work out well. It's your whole body has to be into it, and it has to be one big fluid motion. You don't want to throw with strength. That's where a lot of guys mess up. They just want to muscle it in there. When you do that, you lose your form and your foundation, and just it won't be consistent enough. So start like this. I like to bend over at the target. That's going to be like our follow-through stance. So we know we're using our whole body, because when we start by bending over, we'll straighten up and then go into it as well. I drive the hawk out towards the target, and I kind of just look through it, just looking it straight at it. Then I'm going to rock the whole body back, lift up the hawk, and then push off with the toes of your right foot and let it fly. It's going to be the same motion as driving in a nail with a hammer. It's just, in this case, it's across the way there. And then just one fluid motion and follow through. Just keep going down. Don't think about a release. Don't worry about it. Let it naturally fly out when it's just going to be wanting to fly out in that throw, and let it do its rotation and throw into the target. Hawks throw themselves. You just have to be at the right spot and be consistent, and you can make it work every time. Accuracy comes later. I'm not as accurate with the hawks as I'd like to be, but it sure is fun. So here we go. We're going to try to be on the right side of the target so I don't whack my GoPro. Alrighty. There it is. It's a little high there, but that's a perfect 45-degree angle stick that we're looking for. If you find that your hawk sticks with the handle down, you're too close and you're not allowing for enough rotation. You want it right at a 45 degrees. If you find that your handle's too high up, you're too far and it's over-rotating into the target. And while that does stick good with the point, if it over-rotates any more, that head's going to keep it from hitting the target. Now, if you want your handles to last a long while, only throw one hawk at a time in your target. Go fetch it and then throw it again, because Murphy's Law, we're going to split that next axe with, this axe is going to split that one right down the middle of the handle. Whoa!